Jesus said your problem is a heart problem.
This one for anybody on the scope. This one for anybody losing hope. Pray for your enemies, keep them close. Pray for your enemies, keep them close. God finna prepare the table. God finna prepare the table.
Hey, we thank you for Link Academy. We thank you for the coaching staff and all the players. We just pray for health, safety. We pray this podcast is amazing, even though I forgot my headphones. We just pray for an amazing night in your name. Amen. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Kingdom of Cash. It's your host, Cash Morgan. I'm here at Link Academy with not one, but two, Chris Cenac and Davion Hannah. What is going on, you guys?
What's up? Nothing much. Just having fun.
Yeah?
At Link Academy.
Yeah, chilling, getting ready to do this podcast, man. Let's go.
Is it weird being in the gym, like recording a podcast and not playing basketball right now?
Because we're in here every day, so it is a little awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's
just
cool,
vibes
though.
here on the pod. No need to feel awkward, Chris.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So I actually met these guys while I was doing the Tournament of Champions, and they did amazing. They were champions, truly, and it was a crazy day. Lots of talk in the middle of the game, but you guys absolutely balled out. That tournament was fun. What did you guys think about it?
No, yeah, that was definitely by far the best tournament I played in. Just the environment and all the kids that was just happy for us to be there.
Yeah, like all the kids, all the people that lived out there, like it was so packed. That was probably like one of the most packed games we played all year.
No, yeah, for sure.
It was so many people out there.
Dang, well, since we last were at the TOC, I feel like a lot has happened. Like, I've gone to Dallas 5 times. You guys, I feel like, have won like 5 tournaments.
Yeah.
I don't know. How's the season going for you guys?
Right now it's going good. We just won EYBL Scholastic tournament, so it's going pretty good right now. We got a lot of momentum going into Chipotle National. So
Yeah. What was playing in that game like for both of you?
No, I mean it was crazy, but it was a good feeling. We were somewhere where we wanted to be, and we had high praise and high confidence that we was gonna pull it out, and that's exactly what we did. So it definitely went great.
Period. Well, before we get too deep, I want to give a few shout outs. One, we were at Link Academy. If you guys don't know what Link Academy is, it's a boarding school in Branson, Missouri that focuses on basketball and also is a Bible-based school, which is just really, really cool. How do you guys like going to school here? I mean, in Branson,
yeah.
Southwest Missouri vibes.
It's a lot of fun. Actually, I was just telling one of my teammates, John, that like I'm kind of happy I came out here because I'm kind of like a city guy. So being out in Branson and like the nature and seeing all the trees and stuff is kind of cool to me. Like,
yeah,
it's a very relaxing and peaceful out here, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I agree. I come from the city too, so living somewhere that's totally different, bring another side out of me, and just coming here bring me closer to God. That's the main thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Amen. Y'all turning into some country boys? I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
No, yeah, getting there. I'm
Another year, maybe.
Yeah, hey, I picked up a fishing habit. So
Okay.
Nah, me too.
Okay.
I learned since I've been out here. It's pretty
That's
fun.
right. That's right. Because you're from Louisiana, Milwaukee, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
Okay. What's been the biggest difference from moving to the city to Branson?
I'll say for me, like, just like no traffic.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no traffic.
That's
out here,
right.
so.
yeah, I would say just living away from the city, basically. Just living, getting used to the forest and getting used to the nature and wilderness, pretty much.
Yeah. Now I have to ask you real quick because I'm from Green Bay. Like,
Yeah.
are you a Packer fan or?
Yeah, I mean,
no.
I'm from there, so yeah.
Okay.
I root for them for sure.
Okay,
yeah.
so I mean, the draft happening this year in Green Bay is pretty exciting. Are you paying?
Nah,
you're not
I don't
really like.
pay
He's like,
attention.
I'm
pretty much basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate the transparency. Okay,
No,
but
yeah.
you're always welcome on the team. So nice. Well, okay, we're obviously in March Madness right now. Do you guys have a bracket going?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Who do you got going all the way?
I got Houston winning it all.
Yeah,
Okay.
you already know I got Alabama winning it all.
Boom, boom.
For sure.
I figured. I feel like. I mean, would that probably be weird if you didn't,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, I'm Roll Tide all the way. Roll Tide all the way, for sure.
That's right. I actually have Houston going all the way too. Only
I think
because
everyone should.
Oh, that's
I
right.
think everyone should.
It's cool.
We're gonna go
underdogs
beat
here, it's
Purdue,
okay.
Elite 8, and then we're gonna
Boom.
just win the whole thing.
Boom. Before we get into that, what is a fun fact about you guys that maybe people don't know? I mean, you guys are these awesome basketball players. You're doing all kinds of crazy things. But what's like something that people don't really know about you?
I mean, I'll say like I actually like do like fishing, and something that like I'm going to get into more is like golfing, like learning how to golf and stuff.
Yeah. Super cool.
When I meet people tell me that I look mean. I give like off like a mean vibe, but when they talk to me, I'm a nice, chill guy. So something that y'all would need to know about me is I'm a very nice guy, very friendly guy.
Witness here. I don't get the mean vibe, but you know, haters are those motivators.
I just be looking mean, like my natural face.
Dang, there you go. Okay. Period. All right. Well, just diving a little bit about college. You know, you guys both had some different offers. You know, Chris, specifically for you, what enticed you to Houston and that program and that coaching staff?
I'll just say, like, the type of person I am, I'm like a hard worker, and I like, you know, facing challenges. So, like, I feel like Houston was going to be one of the hardest schools that was in my school, like one of my top schools. So I wanted to get challenged. I wanted to get better, and I know that, you know, Coach Sampson, everyone there, they would get me better, and so that's really why I choose there. Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to for playing underneath Coach Sampson?
I'll probably just say like just learning from him and like learning his knowledge and, you know, just getting better.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Davion, there was a player that came to Link that's on Alabama now. Was that a big factor as to why you chose to go there, or tell us?
Yeah, I mean, it's history with Lincoln, Alabama for sure, but the main reason why I went there is because, just like Chris said, he loved a challenge. I love a challenge. I love to compete, and me going there is going to better me just like on everything, just developing everywhere, shooting especially, and just getting coached hard. You know, everything from here on out is not going to be easy in life. So I chose a school that's not going to be easy and that's going to get me ready for real life.
Yeah, that's so good. And I think, especially for me, like I'm 25 and I'm in sales and different things, and it's like I love a challenge, but not a lot of people your age love to be like, hey, I want something that's going to really, really challenge me. Yeah. Where do you think that motivation comes from for you guys? Whether it's just like that drive for basketball or being the best and wanting to be challenged?
Yeah, I mean, I think I kind of grew up with it because that's how my parents are. So they kind of raised me to be like that. So I think that's where I get it from my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. My dad was a hard worker, and he always wanted to figure things out by himself. And that's how he raised us to figure things out and just compete and just be a great person.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. There's a lot of players that have also gone to boarding schools like this that are currently, you know, playing college basketball. And I think aside from, you know, that elite level and playing at that school, I moved for college, you know, from Wisconsin, not knowing anybody. I think there's also something to be said about coming to a place where you don't know anyone and just knowing what your goal, your passion, your purpose is, and just fighting for that every day. Yeah. Do you think that just moving away from your family and home environment to pursue basketball is something that has genuinely helped your game and your mental health and the drive for everything?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say like it's definitely like matured me a lot because, you know, I'm here. And, like, I have to, you know, wash my clothes on my own, do things like that. So
yeah, Chris.
Yeah, so like,
yeah.
I feel like it matured me a lot, and I think like this was like a stage that I needed, you know, in my life. So I'm very blessed to be here right now. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I agree with what Chris said. You don't have your mom waking you up, your mom like telling you what you need to do. You basically gotta hold yourself accountable. And I basically this year I got used to what I was gonna have to get used to my freshman year in college. So now that's out the way. So I can go into college with a nice mindset.
It's really true. I mean, you're almost setting yourself up for success where you're like, hey, I've already done that. I've already been there. I'm focused on this next challenge. Yeah. Davion, can we talk about the Nike tournament and MVP and everything? Let's dive, tell me about what was going on there.
So basically, we was playing Mount Verde, and the last play of the game, it was crazy. It was a loose ball, and I ended up just getting it, and I got fouled, and I hit a free throw to win it. And I got MVP, and Wemby was there. Wemby was there to give it to me, and like just like seeing like him on the internet and just like how everybody talk about him, how he's the like next face of the league, and actually being in his presence is just like it was crazy. Like I felt his aura. Like it was,
what did it feel like?
And it felt
if you had to describe it as a Drake song, what song would it be? I'm just
I don't even know.
Like, I don't even know.
All of them.
Nah, like, for real though. Drake the GOAT.
Yeah. It was crazy. He was a pretty chill, tall guy.
So that game for you, how is it different, in terms of just playing ability and the way that you balled out?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was different. I would just say like the eyes that was on us, and just like of course the gym that we was playing in was one of a kind. I never played in it, but I was going out there to play basketball, do what I do on an everyday basis. So it was just like I'm going out there to win, and that's what we did. So.
No, that's awesome, especially in all the tournaments you guys have played this year and been able to win. Yeah. I'm sitting here from the sideline being like, wow, I would be so nervous. One, to play in front of those people, or those crunch time, last minute, I have to stay focused. I mean, do you guys get really nervous in those moments?
I mean, honestly, I'll say like, you get like a little chills or whatever before, but like once the ball tips off, like everything just like goes away.
Yeah. I agree. You might start off a little. Just like, you feel me, just like questioning how things about to go. You might have a little jitters a little bit, but when the ball tip up, you go zone everything out and just win the game, try to win the game.
Yeah. What are some factors you think that you've learned at Link that has helped aid to your success in these hard games, in these big tournaments?
I mean, our coach says every day, but he says like being an everyday guy. Like it's not a day we don't have practice, so just getting used to like waking up every day, having the same routine every day, and just keep working every day, not taking any days off.
Yeah, that's good.
Like Chris said, it's just being consistent, being an everyday guy, shooting the shots that you go shoot in game, just being an everyday guy, pretty much. It's gonna get you ready, not just for the game, but just for life in general.
Yeah. There's a quote too that says, like what you do in the small things is how you act in the big things. And I think that's like speaking volume about what you guys are talking about, is how 100%. You practice every day at Link, how your routine is, how your discipline is how you show out in these tournaments, because it's what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
So Chris, the McDonald's tournament coming up here, the All-American, what's going through your mind?
A lot. I mean, I'm just ready to go out there and experience it and just have fun, go out and play hard, just mainly have fun, because that's really been a dream of mine since I was a kid. So for it to come true is really cool. Yeah.
What does that mean to you, getting to play there?
I mean, a lot. I mean, all the top NBA players has really been McDonald's All-American. So just like have my name like with that is so super cool.
Yeah. No, it's a huge example of all the hard work you guys have put into it, and that's amazing. Just another question I think I have is, you guys are in high school. I mean, high schoolers face challenges, you face hard days. How do you guys personally battle those low moments, or when you're just tired, or when you need someone to be like, hey, no, you got this, like stay strong? Like, how do you stay motivated in the harder days?
I would say just reminding yourself of the main goal. And just remembering that everybody go through things in life. Life is not a smooth ride. It's a roller coaster. You're gonna have up and down days, but you cannot let that day decide the next day, how the next day goes. So it's like,
that's good.
You just gotta keep your mind into it and just keep living.
That's good.
I would say just keep remembering like all the hard nights and hard work that I put in to just like I can't give up now. I know what the end goal or what I want it to be. And also I'll just say, just talking to my mom, she like comforts me a lot.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. A question that some people were having me want to ask you guys is, when you go on these school visits like Alabama and Houston, do they kind of like wine and dine you, give you the whole treatment, kind of how they do for celebrities and that kind of thing, like roll out the red carpet, the nice steak dinner, like what's it like?
Yeah, I mean, I think is exactly what you think.
100%.
Exactly what you think it is.
He's like, I had lobster and he had the Wagyu steaks.
They're gonna pay the $500 for your dinner and stuff, but they tell you what you want to hear. But it's cool just like experiencing all the schools, and it's pretty cool like knowing that people want you, so that's just all your hard work paying off.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree. Just being on them visits and just like being on the visits with your family is it's a moment that's going to last forever. It's going to be a memory that you will forever think about. Like I brought my little brother to one of my visits, and just like the look in his eyes and just like his vibe and the joy he had was just a heart touching feeling that I was able to bring him on something that actually made him feel better, and it was definitely nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Season, what's been a favorite memory for you guys? Is it a certain game, a certain play? Maybe it was like an after championship moment, something that stuck out.
Mine would be probably just the EYBL Scholastic Championship we just won. That was because, like, we fought hard 4 days, and it was like we could have gave up. It was so hard, I can't even lie, but we fought through and we won it. So that was the best feeling. It was a big relief once we won. So.
Was there anything Coach said in the locker room during that tournament that helped keep you guys, just going hard and locked in?
I would say just him motivating us to just keep pushing, and then how we could have gave up in the beginning of the season, and we're here now, so we might as well just keep fighting through,
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
A moment I would say that stick out to me. So y'all, they seen that like we was going through, like we was number 1 in the country at first, so then we dropped to like 16th, and we ended up losing the game to AZ Compass. That was by far our worst game. But after the game, he talked to us and he just told us like it's either you get 2 options. It's either quit or basically keep going. And everybody came together, decided to keep going, and that's where we got back clicking and we won the EYBL Scholastic.
That's powerful.
Yeah, that was a moment that everything switched.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So kind of going on a little bit fun way, Chris, so as I'm doing some research, I see you on Kai Cenat's stream.
Oh, yeah.
Can you talk about what that was like, experiencing that?
Yeah, I mean, it was cool just seeing, like, shout out to Andre Iguodala. He was on there talking about me, just, giving kind words and advice and stuff. And so it was pretty cool, just, like, knowing.
Yeah, because do you watch Kai stream?
Yeah, I did.
He's like, after that, never again.
Nah, when I had a lot of time, I did.
Yeah.
But I kind of, like, see clips on, like, TikTok and stuff. So.
Yeah.
But I'll be tuned in a little bit.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah. What about you? How'd you feel about that?
No, man. See, they sent it to the group chat, and I ran to Iggy room, and when I seen he mentioned them, I was just like, I was happy for him. Like,
Yeah.
It was like I'm already knowing they go search him up and they go see Link Academy. They go just be watching everything.
Nah, for real.
So it was a wholesome feeling for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. That's so cool.
Yeah, nah, really.
So what do you guys do as a team, bonding wise, besides just playing basketball? I mean, do you guys do anything that's like out in Branson, or?
I mean, we live together, so
Yeah.
we do everything together. We like off campus. We might go to the landing across the street, go eat somewhere. But on campus, we all be in a room playing the game and just vibing until we gotta go to sleep.
And y'all like never get sick of each other? Or?
I mean, no.
He's like, we handle it on the court.
Sometimes,
yeah.
I mean, like, once you, like, I think we, like, can't really get tired of each other even if we want to, because we basically live together. So
Yeah.
we just keep each other company and,
Yeah.
that's really it, really.
So I know this is kind of a generic question, but I think, I have a podcast and I love playing ping pong. So when people ask me, like why I love to do what I do, I think that the answer always changes for everybody. So, for both of you guys, like why, like what makes you love basketball? Like what's your favorite, like what do you love about it that you're willing to, sacrifice different things in your life to just pursue the dream?
I would say that I just love playing the game, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just like something about being in the gym. It just takes your mind off of things. It's like meditation. And also it's like I'm big on my last name. My dad's big on my last name, and I want people to know my last name. I want to make a name for myself, which is my last name. So I'm going to continue to do that.
It's powerful. Yeah.
I'll probably say I don't really know. Like, I kind of grew up into basketball. Like, my family like played basketball when they were in high school and stuff. So, I mean, I kind of just grew up into it, and then I always been tall. So, like, it was just something that was just like kind of like.
He's like, the stars aligned for me.
Yeah, it was something that just I kind of just got put into my hands, and I just liked it. So.
No, that's awesome. Is there a certain player you guys look up to, or especially when it comes to like dunks or stuff like that? Like, do you guys like watch other people's plays and try to copy that or try to practice?
I would say two people. Two people that I'm like amazed with watching is Anthony Edwards. Like, just the way he move his body, it's just like it amazes me every time I see it. And also another person, I would say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's just he just can get to his spots. He understands it. Like, I don't know. It's just something about his aura. Like,
Word of the night.
Yeah, aura. Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
I'll probably say 2 players too. I'll say Anthony Davis and a little bit of Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like I kind of see myself a little bit in their games, just like tall guys that can move like shorter guys.
Yeah.
Like point guards.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. What advice would you give to someone that's, maybe they're in a position where they're not sure if they want to go to a boarding school like this and pursue basketball, or someone who's maybe just trying to get better at the game itself?
I'll say to that I mean, don't really rush it, because you can definitely come here and like not be mature enough to live on your own and stuff. So I'll say just when your parents would know if you're ready to come to something like this. So I'll say just trust them, and but I would definitely recommend coming though, because you get a lot better in a little bit of time, I can say, and you just learn a lot, so that's the 2 things I say.
Yeah, I agree. He said you go know when you're ready to leave home.
Yeah.
I mean it was a couple times where I could have left before I left, and I had to sit down and think, am I really, do I really want to do this? And I decided not to do it. But when I did do it, and it was honestly the best decision I ever made, just because, of course, I'm getting better in basketball. We live in the gym, but mentally, it got me stronger as a human, just like everyday life.
Yeah. Going back a little bit to the college question, or maybe even link as well, what do you look for when you look for a basketball program? Because I've seen athletes before be like, I really connected with the coach, that's why I'm going to this school. Or it's a really opportunity for me to grow this way. For you, what does that look like?
I'll probably say my relationship with the head coach. Before coming here, I had a good relationship with Coach Chad, and going into Houston, I have a great relationship with Coach Sampson. So I think those are 2 things one thing I really, look forward to into, picking a program.
Yeah.
I would say just knowing the main goal, knowing that me going to this place, and if I do what I need to do, they go do what they need to do, basically, and just trusting my instincts pretty much. And I mean, I don't want to look for the nicest coach. I want somebody that's gonna hold me accountable and put some pressure on me to make decisions and do things.
Yeah. No, that's good. Kind of a chill. I have a section in my podcast I call it the girlies for questions, but we're not. I mean, we don't have to get all. Just quick little pop culture fun questions.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess but making it basketball version. When it comes to basketball shoes, do y'all have a favorite kind that you love to wear, or you want to wear, or?
A favorite shoe right now, I'll probably just say my Kobe's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say my favorite shoe right now, my GT cuts. I like my GTs and my Sabrinas. Yeah.
Okay.
The Sabrinas definitely.
Okay.
Top tier.
NBA wise, who do you think is the best dressed? Or I guess we could ask, for the NBA, but also I want to know on Link Academy, who do you guys think is the best dressed?
The best dressed on Link.
He's I've been waiting for this one.
On Link, I'm gonna say me. When I really try, I mean.
Talk your talk, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I feel It's me when I try.
I'm gonna say me when I try, but besides
that's what
me,
you're supposed to say.
Besides me, I'll give it to probably Ledge. I see. I'm his roommate. He's my roommate, so I
there
see
we
what
go.
he got.
That's
me.
real. That's.
I don't know.
How he's besides me,
I don't really
still
know.
me. No.
I don't really know. I don't know.
That's
but I'll say an NBA question though. I'll say Shea.
Okay.
No, yeah, Shea
Okay.
got it right now.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
He got it.
So who has the best dunk on the team besides y'all?
Like
Trent. I'll give it to
No,
Trent.
yeah, Trent for sure. Trent for
Trent.
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
you wanna highlight. He for sure gonna give you one.
Period.
100%.
Period. Kind of a spiritual question, and you don't have to share if you don't want to, but I just know for me, God's just done so much in my life and given me so many things. Would you say, if you do want to share, how has God helped you in basketball or helped your journey to get to where you are today?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say, just when I came here, Mr. Joe always preached playing for God, and honestly, like me doing that, like it's kind of taking a lot of pressure off my shoulders. For like knowing that if I'm playing for God, everything is gonna come.
Yeah.
Everything that's supposed to happen is gonna happen. So that's one thing I can say about that.
That's so good. Yeah.
I agree exactly what he said. When I came here, Mr. Joe he started preaching to us about just like getting closer to the Word of God and just getting closer to Him and just giving Him a praise for everything that He does. And when I actually started to do that and put time into doing that, my life started to change. I started to be more happy. I started to feel better, and I started, like he said, weight got lifted up off my shoulders. So
yeah, definitely. It's so cool to see, so many athletes in the NFL and the NBA and in college just being so open about their faith, and I just love that, and I'm excited for you guys in your journey, and I hope you keep being bold in your faith and letting God move in your whole life. Sure. So hope for the rest of the season.
The rest of the season, I just hope we can win the national championship.
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the number one thing for me, finishing the season. I mean, that's all that's left, really.
He's like that, All-American. I mean, yeah.
I mean, for the team, Chipotle for sure.
Yeah.
Winning that would be crazy.
Yeah, that's the ultimate goal to win these 3 games one at a time, though. Just come out the winners of the Chipotle Nationals.
What's the team you're most looking forward to playing against?
The first team we played.
The first team we played. Yeah. Whoever the winner between Dynamic and Montverde.
Yeah.
First team we played.
We waiting.
He's like, we're hungry. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
And then next team, and then the next team.
Yeah, exactly. One at a time, though.
So I end my podcast the same way. I always ask each guest, what's your favorite song? It could be like all time or right now. A favorite quote, something that just like means something to you. It could be Bible verse, it could be like something your dad says to you, or whatever it is. And then what do you want your legacy to be? You were kind of talking about it, like once I'm gone, people like remember Morgan Pagel, like what are they gonna remember about me? I know I feel bad. I used to get to prep the guests a bit more, and I feel like the whole night's just kind of been a vibe, but it's all good.
I understand. I'll say for me, it's like a quote that stuck out to me when I was like playing AAU when I was like 6 or 7, and my coach told us like. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Bro, he just literally took that out of my head.
Like I literally remember hearing my coach. I remember hearing my coach telling me that when I was like 6 or 7. So. Yeah.
I mean, hey, you guys are, it's linked. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're like in sync. It's probably a good thing that you got the same quote. That means something to you. So.
I agree with what he said. That quote stuck with me just because I'm like, if you work hard for everything you want in life, is bound to come. It might not come when you want it to, but it's going to show up sooner later.
To it and you work.
For sure.
So favorite song right now? What's the favorite song?
Of all time or right now?
All time or right now, whatever.
All right, I'll say right now.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite song right now? I listen to a lot of music, so this is hard.
It could be like, as soon as this podcast is done, this is the first thing you're turning on. Or like most recently listened to.
Most recently listened to, I'll probably say a song called Pain Show by No Cap.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
most recently.
That's hard. Not gonna lie, that's hard. One song that I like right now, just from TikTok got me on the song so bad. It's the Dej Loaf, I Got It. I don't know what it is about that song, but it's something about just that song that just make me glow inside.
That's good. Yeah.
What is your favorite song right now?
Oh shoot, the reverse Uno. We got me. Man, I'm on a big Christian rap kick just because I gave that secular rap up a year ago, which has been very hard for me because I really like Kendrick Lamar. But I don't know. They all have different names. Yeah. I don't even know.
Really?
Yeah, okay. I'm so bad. It's like I don't know any of the names. I'm just like, the vibe is good. Yeah. I would just say Christian rap, I guess.
Okay. That's valid.
But also some TikTok songs. It's like it's just so addicting and.
Not for real.
Yeah, but okay. And then legacy. What do you guys legacy?
I say I want my legacy to be just like people knowing me as a good person and a happy person and always positive and always nice to people.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's powerful.
I want people to remember me for being, of course, a good basketball player, but also just like a good role model for kids, for everybody that's younger than me. I'm pretty big on like giving back, so I want people to know me for that type of stuff. For
That's
sure.
awesome. That's powerful. Yeah, sure. I'll say mine too. I'm just
No, go ahead.
Okay,
You might
okay.
as well.
Quote. Shoot. I'm gonna say quote too. Actually, I'm just gonna hop on your guys' quote too, honestly, because I feel like that's so real life,
Yeah,
where maybe
really.
like maybe you lack a certain skill for something, but if you put the hours and the time in to study it and learn it, like you can be amazing at it.
No,
You know, you don't have
100%
to
sure.
naturally have that talent. Yeah, and I would just say my legacy, like similar to you guys, I just, have people when they look at me be like, man, that person like loves like Jesus. They just didn't judge. They were kind and giving and really funny and cool.
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah.
Great style.
Yeah.
Not the best driver, but a buzz. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the
Thank
pod,
you.
Thank
for
you.
real.
Thank you.
Where can people find y'all? Like.
My Instagram, Cenac 1.
My Instagram, Davion Hannah, Davion.Hannah.
Period. And what do you want to leave people with? Season's coming to an end and all the things.
I'll say stay positive.
That's good.
Stay positive, never give up on your dreams, and just tune in to Chipotle Nationals.
Yeah.
Boom. Tune in, you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to Kino with Cash. You guys are the best. Buy some merch. Follow the Instagram. We're posting always fun things going on. You're the best. And have a good night. Bye. Awesome.
We want to say a big thank you to all of our guests on today's show.
Live, laugh, love you guys. Bye. See ya. Ta-ta.
Content segments paid for by Harry Cooper Supply, Wild Animal Safari.
Are we supposed to start? Or?
I don't know, I'm waiting.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Knees and toes.
That needs to be a trap mix. So my arms are tan, but my face is white, but that's okay.
I don't know where that was
Because
going.
day to night,
Oh.
Ozark's live, you know how it be.
Ooh.
Like in me, Billy over B.
Oh, over thee.
Over thee.
Hop off.
Ozark's live. That is the word. It is the vibe. Lots of birds.
Lots of birds. I
Yeah, oh my God.
honestly, the track is hot. Like, I think she should just take it.
guys,
I'm
hey,
like,
guys.
wow.
Ozark's vibe here.
Oh my
If
God.
you actually gave me like 10 minutes, I could cook something up real quick.
Well, I know you could, because I believe you.